Guys, what's going on? Tonight from Home Chef we'll be making the classic chicken piccata with angel hair pasta and lemon caper sauce. As always, we're going to go through what came in the package from Home Chef as well as the utensils we need to prep and cook the meal. Once that's complete, we'll go through a step-by-step process of prepping and cooking the meal. With that said, let's get started. Alright, home cameras, here are the ingredients we're working with tonight. We have 1 shallot, we have 1 limon, we have 4 ounces of grated tomatoes. We have 1/4 ounce of parsley. We have 2 ounces of flour. We have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We have 2 tablespoons of chicken base. We have 1 ounce of butter. We have 6 ounces of angel hair pasta. We're down spacing. And last, but certainly not least, 1 ounce of capers. Filled to the brim. Alright, there's a few things we're going to need for this meal. A lot of things actually. Aside from a medium pot and medium pan, we'll need some aluminum foil. We'll need some plastic wrap, saran wrap. You can use the bottom of a heavy pan or a tenderizer. I recommend the tenderizer. You need about 5 little bowls or containers to dice and slice everything. So slice and dice. You'll need a juicer. You don't need a zester, but it's highly recommended. I recommend, it says to use a strainer. I recommend using actually a colander because with all the pasta that's going to be in the bowl or the pot, it's going to be a lot. So unless you have a really big strainer, use a colander. You'll need also a mixing bowl. Zoom out. There we go. 1 mixing bowl, medium sized. You'll need also a measuring cup for the reserved water. Oops, there we go. Or you can just eyeball it, it's up to you. Some olive oil or extra light, extra virgin olive oil, either way will work fine. Some pepper. Some salt. And your favorite knife. Aside from that, that's everything. I'm going to rinse the produce, rinse and pat dry the chicken as well. Alright guys, so here's what we're doing. We're going to mince the shallots, stem and chop the parsley, zest the lemon as well as juice, that's the reason for a cup, and quart the tomatoes. That's about it. Very simple stuff so far. Alright, so here's what we're doing. We're going to take the chicken out of our paper towel wraps, cut into thirds, each piece. Then we're going to add the flour and about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, the mixture. Drop some chicken in, and then put it in the on the pan, in the pan. You might want to get the pan up and running now so it's nice and hot when you're ready to cook. You can cut them lengthwise as well. It's just I decided to do it this way. All right. Before we do that, we're going to. I missed a step. That's what happens when we do it on the fly. We're going to actually tenderize the pieces of chicken. So how do we do that? Very simple. They want you to just hit it with the bottom of a pan. You can do that, of course. But this way, you'll find it's one extra step, but it's a lot easier and faster. It's more accurate, for that matter. It's faster. Take your saran wrap or plastic wrap. Cover the chicken. Take your tenderizer, which I know it's somewhere here. Here it is. Take the pointy side first. Just hit it. It's fun too. Now with the flat side, just do it one more time. Not as hard. I mean, some power, nothing crazy. Not like using a sledgehammer. Done. Take this off, they're all nice and flat. We're going to now add, oh, can you see? No, I can't, that I can. We're going to add the flour into the bowl. And add some salt, about 1/4 teaspoon, it's about to turn. If you want more, you can always add more. Mix it together. And just drench it. Shake off the excess. Put it on the plate next to your bowl. Make sure you get a covering. It's important. Shake. Three more. Make sure you get the sides. Important. Full covering. go. All done. And now I am going to head over to the pan. You want to add some olive oil to your pan. It should be nice and hot now, so it should spread pretty easily. Be very careful, because again, it's gonna, if you heat it up prior, like I did, it's gonna be very hot. Then you take your tongs or a fork, and you lay it down 3 minutes aside. On the medium, a lot of medium to flame. You don't want to overcook. You want it to be just right. So a lot of medium. And we'll check back in about 3 minutes. Alright, so we have one side cooked. Want it golden brown? We're pretty much there. Flip it, and we're going to cook for another 2 or 3 minutes. Or until it's 165 degrees internal temperature. Let's check the temp, see how it's doing. Good. It should cook relatively fast because they're thinner. Right, so we're now put it back onto the plate. Make sure if you use the same plate, clean it off, because there was raw chicken on there, or use another plate. And we're going to cover with the Reynolds wrap and set it aside. We're now going to cook the pasta for about 5 minutes. You want it for it to be al dente. So we're going to let it get nice and hot. I think a better word right now. It's late. Get into the water and cook it for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to shoot for 4 and then see how that goes. Alright, pasta's about ready. So first thing we're doing is we're just going to mix it up a little bit. Try to keep it in the pot. And we're going to take about a cup of the pasta water. Again, be careful, it's very hot. Use any type of spoon. Take it out. And then we're going to drain. So the pasta's back in the pot, all drained. Add a little olive oil. About 2 teaspoons, give or take. Just want to mix it so it doesn't stick. Cover it up. Let it sit for a minute or so, and we're going to continue on making the sauce and such. All right, in the original pan, we're going to add some olive oil. So I'm running out of. There we go. Heat it up. Get your shallots. Cook them for about 30 seconds. So it's nice and fragrant. Spoon. Alright, now we're going to add we'll call it the chicken base, cooking water, and a teaspoon of the lemon zest. Okay, get all of it out of there. You want to lower the flame to low to medium. Add the cooking water, which is 1 cup. Add a teaspoon of the zest. Put it all around there. And we're going to bring it to a boil, which is now boiling, and let it cook until it's slightly thickened, about 3 minutes or so. Right, now we're going to cut the heat. We're going to cook for about 4 minutes. Cut the heat, add the butter, stir that in. Use a whisk as well, but either way, it's fine. Make sure it's all dissipated into the sauce. Nice and combined. Now we're going to add some of these, let's see, what are we doing? We're adding the sauce, half the sauce, tomatoes, 1/2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and half the parsley to the cooked pasta. So let's move on to the next. So here we go. We're going to add half the sauce, give or take, and save the rest for plating. So guesstimate. Add tomatoes, half the parsley. And about a tablespoon of the lemon zest. Mix it all together. Now add 1.5 tablespoons of the lemon juice. Get my measuring. One tablespoon, then half. I also add, I added the lemon zest to this as well, because I feel it's better in previous times I made this, not this actual recipe but my own. I put zest in with the pasta. I just feel you get a better taste. They tell you to put it on later. I'm putting it on now, so it depends on your personal preference. That's mine. All right, let's plate the dish. Cameron's already shut up, so as I was adding the capers, so the capers have been added as well. As you can see, if you don't like capers, don't add them, but that's what the recipe calls for. I like them once in a while, so that is what we did, what I did. Now we can plate the dish. Okay, so we're gonna get some pasta. Some tomatoes. I think it'll be a lot of pasta in this one. The last meal didn't have too much pasta, in my opinion, of course. Three pieces of chicken for each plate. Can you see? Yeah, good. Trying to be fair here. So there's 3 relatively same size pieces. Get set with sauce. I'll mix up a little bit, just shake it and pour it over. There we go. And some parsley. Right, ladies and gents, here is tonight's meal. It is the chicken piccata, classic chicken piccata with angel hair pasta and lemon caper sauce. Zoom in. There we go. Stay tuned, hey guys. So the chicken piccata is really good, very tasty. I would have made it a little bit differently, but it's okay. I think putting the zest in as you're tossing the pasta helps, give it a nice lemony flavor. Helps enhance the lemon juice. So I think that helped a little bit. They didn't give a lot of chicken, I'll be honest with you. Plenty of pasta, but not a lot of chicken. 3 little pieces of chicken and a boatload of pasta. I mean, it fills you up, but I would have liked more protein than carbs. But that's okay. At least it's filling. So if you guys are making it at home, whether you're following the way I do it or whatever you get from Home Chef, it's really, like I said, it'll be a satisfying meal, but if it had more protein, more chicken, I think that would hit it on the spot much better than just 3 little pieces of chicken and a boatload of pasta. Aside from that, everyone has their own way of making every dish. The chef who put this together has their way, and I'm sure I have my way, and you guys or anyone else have their own way. So, it is what it is. But it was a decent meal. The only thing I'd say is if you're gonna make this at home, add more chicken. Good night.